Alright guys, Tony here, and I want to give you a first look at the new IFTTT tool. Now what you see in front of you is a drag and drop tool where we can create our own sequences, and within every sequence, as you can see here, we got these arrows. In this instance, for example, we got an RSS feed that we'll post into Weebly. All we have to do is click on the arrow and you can see this little wheel pops up, and we can open it up and we can set our own recipes in here. So you can see here, new feed item to publish a blog post, and we have to choose a blog in here once we've created the account. And in here we can put in the title, we can put in the different ingredients as IFTTT call it. Okay, so we can put in entry title, feed title, URL, whatever we want to put in here, or you can simply take away, and you have complete control this way over how the IFTTT syndication is done, from the ingredients, from the things like the titles, what URLs to put in, whether you want to put an author name, whether you want to use the published date, etc. Okay, so basically what we can do is a whole bunch of very, very cool things. Now, before I go further, there's a lot of people have been asking on the Skype group, is this a free upgrade for the people who purchased IFTTT Backlink Commando? We have created a new version of IFTTT Backlink Commando. We have got some pre-made sequences in there. If you're a previous IFTTT Backlink Commando, you will get that version. We are calling that the light version. Okay, for this drag and drop editor is going to be an upgrade, okay, because there's a lot of maintenance and costs involved in doing this. We released IFTTT Backlink Commando, I think about 2014, for $27. You know, we can't be expected to continually be able to keep upgrading, you know, when that money is gone. So we need to put in some recurring income for the maintenance of the tools. And you know, everybody's doing that these days. There's just no way that we can run a business, maintain the cost of coding and maintenance, etc., for, you know, 27 price point 3 years ago. But you know, an agreement is an agreement. If you purchase the lifetime, we're creating a new version of this. It will have 6 pre-made sequences, and there will be some extra tools down here on the left hand side for those customers, with the discount as well, to upgrade to this version where we got the drag and drop stuff. Okay, so let's get back to the drag and drop stuff, and I'll show you some very, very cool things. Now, once you have created something like this, for example, we got this ring in here. Okay, we can easily create link wheels or whatever if we want to. Just click on the connector. I can make this point over to here, for example, if I want to do that. I don't want to do that right now, so I'm just going to take it off. I'll just show you as an example. Okay, I put it back there to restart it. If you ever make a mistake with this, once you got your first sort of sequences and things set up, all you need to do, if you want to start afresh again, if that's what you choose to do, you can just click on new, and that gets rid of everything here. So you've got a clean canvas to work with, and we can simply click on open, and I can pull in this again because I've already created this one before, and what I've done, it's simply saved it, and it's pretty cool to be able to do that we can save this. And you can even save things like the whole ring, for example. So what I can do is I can click around it like this and let it go, and you can see it snaps into place. And then I can come over here and click on copy, or even just do a Control C. Okay, and I can drag this across and then do a Control V, and you can see how cool that is. So you can see that we can quickly build out rings. Okay, let me just reduce the size of this. We can quickly build out rings if we want to be able to work quickly. If you get something like that happening where it's dragging just one of them, just put the square around it and you can move it again. So I can do things like this. Now I can paste again one more time, and I'll take this one, I'll put it down here, and I'll paste one more time, and I'll take this one and I'll put it down here, and I'll paste one more time, and this one in the middle. Now obviously I don't want to keep exactly the same recipes every time unless I'm using something like an RSS feed. And this is pretty cool, because if I've got something like this, what I could actually be doing is taking an RSS feed, for example, for a YouTube video, and it's going around to all these ones in the middle. Okay, now I can take the RSS feed from this WordPress account within this ring and put it in here. Okay, and I can take the RSS feed from this Tumblr account and put it in here, or this Blogger account and put it in here, and so on and so forth. So I can just take the blog sites, for example, and make them all link out. So that means that whatever I'm creating in here, the WordPress, the Blogger, the Tumblr, etc., can all be put in these different sort of middle RSS feed rings. So this is actually a very, very good setup for me because I've set up everything that I needed. Okay, if you want to change anything within your ingredients, all you have to do is you click on the arrow. Okay, just bang in the middle of the black part of the arrow, and you can go in there and you can check things, and you can make sure you got everything you want, create a category, etc., and put in your RSS feeds, whatever it might be. Okay, and it's very, very easy. So now what I can do, let me just click on the pointer again one more time. I'm just going to snap that into place. I'm just going to bring this a little bit closer. Snap this one into place, and I'll bring it a little bit closer. Same here. Okay, there we go, nice and tidy. I like tidy things. Okay, now what I can do is I can click on save, and I'm going to call this 5-ring diagram. Okay, RSS feed. And I've got a blank sort of RSS feed in the middle here that I can use again and again anytime I want. So I never need to create this ever again. Okay, if I want to start anew, I can click on open, and I can choose my 5-ring diagram feed, and there we go. We pull it back in, and all that work that I've done before one time, I can reuse again and again. Very, very cool. Okay, so I'll do a separate video after this showing some other things that we can do, but it's really, really easy to work with. And you can see down here on the left hand side, we've got different blogs. We need to add, I think, Medium into this one. It's not been added yet. Bookmark sites we can use. Okay, and very cool thing is I've gone through every single one of these sites, and I've made notes about every single one of them, of what we can and cannot do with them, as far as using it for this kind of syndication. Okay, so we've got all these social accounts in here, and if you want to use them, if you want to use Instagram, you just simply drag it over. Okay, and you can do that. So you could actually have this Instagram account, just click on the connector, posting into your Facebook fan page, for example. Okay, you can do on multiple kinds of stuff in here. It's very, very, very cool and very easy to work with. Okay, so now that's created, what we do is you can see the little wheel. So then we're going to create an applet. We're going to choose any new photo, any new video. Okay, I'll choose a video. Create a link post. Okay, so we click on the edit, load IFTTT forms. Okay, the link URL we're going to choose in here. The message, we click on that field. I'm going to click in here and make sure that I have got in here, say for example, we've got the link URL already. So maybe I just want to put in here the caption. And maybe I want to put in here the embed code, and maybe I want to put in here like this anchor text that we can predefine for every single campaign. Okay, and that's all added automatically. Okay, so I'm just going to create a little space here because it thought it should be doing that, but just make sure that it's going to activate. Once we've done that, we just click on save and close, and that means that whenever I post a video on Instagram, then it's going to go to that fan page. Okay, whenever something from this RSS feed posts, it's going to go into these accounts as well. And of course, we've got the account creator, which we're working on right now. What we're doing with the account creator, we're going to pre-fill the bios, the profiles, the bios, give you the ability that you can add images into the bios as well, so you can use one image per profile if you want to, if you can find a headshot somewhere, or maybe we'll go and get folders with the headshots that you can use, and you can just simply attach that image or your own bio profile for all of these accounts that you're going to create within each profile. Okay, and it's one-click account creation as usual. Just click on bulk account creator, tell it how many profiles to create, and it will go and create accounts on most of these sites. Now, some are sites that we cannot create accounts on. like the Google sites like Blogger, YouTube we cannot, Facebook we cannot automate the account creation. But when you're using the account creator, there's a tool there that allows you to input accounts that you've either purchased or that you're using. Okay, so if you want to use this for branded accounts, perfect. You can quickly and easily add in your Facebook account, your YouTube, your main YouTube channel, etc. And that's the way that I would really, be using this myself. But you can see we can do all kinds of crazy syndication here. So the name of the tool is going to be called Social Synd Alpha. Okay, we were going to call it Backlink Synd Alpha, but it's actually a social tool as much as it is a backlink tool, because of all this syndication that we can do. And we want to take this to a broader audience and not just a sort of SEO sort of space. So we're calling it Social Synd Alpha. Now, as I mentioned before at the beginning, for people who have already got IFTTT Backlink Commander, who are already customers, we have a version of this that has some predefined sequences, templates already made. They're hard-coded into the tool, or they will be hard-coded into the tool by the time we release it, and we will create some new tools as well down the left-hand side, tools that have not been in the Alpha Desktop tools yet. So that we can get the maximum out of these syndication strategies. So I've created some strategies to fit in with what we're doing with the IFTTT stuff here, so that we can really maximize it, so that you can get the benefit of it, so that you can get quick indexing for these particular syndications that you're doing within IFTTT.com. Now you can see as well, once we have created all of this, we can quickly and easily go, and if I just click over here, go into the settings over here, we can quick and easily drag stuff about. Okay, we can resize stuff, and if I come into the home page in here, I can easily as well go and export this, save it, and I can create the IFTTT sequences just with a couple of clicks as well. Let me just click on the library here, nothing there just yet. Okay. And it's going to be very, very simple to use. We'll just be one click and say, like, okay, export this into IFTTT, connect it to IFTTT.com. So we have the account creator creates all the accounts. Then we can attach all the accounts into IFTTT. Then we can create these rings, or whatever way you want to do it. And then the simple button, we'll be able to add it into IFTTT, and so that it's creating those sequences. And you can save this and use it again and again as much as you want. Okay, pretty cool stuff. Anyway, I just wanted to give it a quick overview, and this is going to be a fantastic tool. It's such a powerful tool, and keep an eye out on your email, and keep an eye out for any more videos that come out over the next couple of days. Okay, thanks. I'll talk to you later.